Ukrainian President Zelensky addressed the United States Congress in person Wednesday night in an address that was broadcast live in prime time on all the big television networks. But apparently he forgot his suit, so he wore his pajamas instead. Why is he here? Well, it's not to celebrate Christmas because he's one of those few people who don't believe in that. He's here to encourage Congress to pass a $1.7 trillion omnibus spending bill, which includes another $45 billion for Ukraine to protect their borders, while ours remains completely wide open. This $1.7 trillion spending bill specifically says that $0 will go to secure our borders, while 100,000 illegal aliens invade across the US-Mexico border every single month. There is money budgeted for what's called border management, which literally means the processing centers that are used to welcome the caravans of hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens here and then feed, house, and clothe them. Specifically, it describes the funds are for non-detention border management and that none of the funds provided shall be used for anything other than internal transport and care of the new non-citizens. And this is how the Democrats describe 2 million illegal aliens invading the United States through the southern border in just 1 year alone.
We have 2 million people cross this border for the first time ever. You're confident this border is secure?
We have a secure border in that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration.
Yes, that's a secure border. Just keep watching the Kardashians, America, and don't worry about a thing. But why would the ruling elite of the Illuminati want to leave the southern border wide open and flood the United States with tens of millions of illegal aliens over the years? Well,
it seems harder and harder to ignore that the echoes of replacement theory and other racially motivated views are increasingly coming out into the open.
In a few years, we're going to be a majority brown country. White people will not be the majority in the country anymore.
This will be the first generation ever in American history in which whites will be a minority of the generation at some point.
As of 2007, every year, babies being born in this country, whites now are the minority.
In 2044, everyone is going to be a minority.
As the demographics change, as white people become the minority in the country, which is coming.
The white population is declining for the first time in history in America, while the number of multiracial Americans have more than doubled.
So we live in a country where the demographics are changing. It's becoming less white.
Correct.
Okay.
You'll be announcing that we're calling the 38 electoral votes of Texas for the Democratic nominee for president. It's changing. It's going to become a purple state and then a blue state because of the demographics, because of the population growth.
The growth in Texas has been almost entirely driven by non-white population growth, mostly by Hispanic and Latino population growth.
Hey, they said it, not me, but flooding a country with foreigners also erodes the culture, erodes patriotism, the social fabric, support for the nation's traditional holidays and customs, and the financial system, and also gives the Democrats their future voter base once they're all granted amnesty and given citizenship. They're never going to get deported, not even if they commit crimes. I mean, other crimes aside from being here in the first place. I feel bad about what's happening in Ukraine, but America is broke. Our country's credit card is maxed out. We are a collapsing empire, but the globalists are just looting what's left of the treasury while they can before we completely go bankrupt, which is probably actually their goal. And while I do feel bad when I hear about it, I'm still not interested at all in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Just like I'm not interested in any of the countless conflicts between warring tribes in sub-Saharan Africa, or between different ethnic groups in the Middle East to keep fighting over a little plot of land. I care about the war in our own country, the culture war, and the fact that we're being overthrown by communists. And we can't have a holiday in America these days without the Marxists making drag queens a part of it. Now, across the Sodom and Gomorrah wasteland liberal districts of this country, there are drag queen Christmas shows, which are designed to groom the children into Jeffrey Epstein's favorite activities. I'm so sick of these drag clowns, though, I'm not even going to cover it. I saw clips going around on social media and I almost puked, and it's way too close to Christmas to get sick to my stomach. But stay tuned for my War on Christmas 2022 edition, which I'll be either posting tomorrow or Saturday, about the other Christmas craziness that's happening that you have to see. I might not title it The War on Christmas, I'm not sure what I'm going to call the video, but you won't want to miss it, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you soon.